Hello guys, si Kersan Veloso ulit ito at welcome sa episode 64 ng larutan ng Super Robot Wars 30. Kikutin natin yung game natin. Okay guys, bago ako mag-start ng recording ulit, chinek ko na yung buong mapa, wala na tayong makukuhang relic mission for now. Teka, ano yan? Ang bilis yung nakasulat kasi kanina eh. How something. Wala na. Nawala na. Kayang. Ang bilis kasi hindi ko nabasa eh. So, na-check ko na wala nang additional na ano. Wala nang additional na relic hunting mission. So, ganoon natin ano. Itong mga ganoon natin ito ano, onboard missions ito. Unahin natin ano, ito. Hyoma's failures. Kosuke gets fed up with Hyoma's sloppy piloting and trains him by disabling combatant V's weapons. Paano yan? Okay, try natin. May reward naman eh. Go. Traeger's Hangar. Hyoma, the adjustments Dr. Yotsuya requested for Combatter V are all wrapped up. Does that mean, indeed, the Grand Dasher is back online? Now we're talking and tension. Anything we hit with it is gonna wish we hadn't big time. It involves movement even more violently than the super electromagnetic spin. It involves movement even more violent than the super electromagnetic spin though. Is Combattler going to be able to handle it? A point worthy of concern. There's a reason it's been off limits since our battle with the Cabellians. Dr. Yotsuya gave the green light though, so he must have figured out a solution, right? Making the joint locks tighter really improved Combattler's overall durability, but I'm not sure that was the issue. The issue was with the guy in the pilot seat. Say what now? You're totally rough with the controls, Hyoma. Here we go. It's been a topic of discussion in the repair pit too. 10% of Combatter's damage is self-inflicted easily. Listen, when you get caught up in the heat of battle, things happen. Precisely, Hyoma. Prior to implementing the Grand Dasher in actual combat, I believe a training session in the simulator may be in order. Seriously? Very. Fail to pass muster, and I'll have no choice but to leave the Grand Dasher strictly off limits. Okay Ano ba tong fan translation na to? Wala man lang karespeto si Kosuke kay ano, Hyoma. Mas matanda si Hyoma sa kanya. Hyoma's failures. Combatter lang talaga. Go. Wow, hard to believe we're inside the simulation, huh? Parang parang yung simulations ni 9. No wonder Chief may be so proud of it. It's like we're really there. The Nambara connection over there looks just like the real one too. Real deal too. Are you ready to begin, Hyoma? Ready as I'll ever be. I'll deploy the targets then. Mali pa yung pagkakabasa ko. Kikaiju and Kola. Your goal is a simple one, Hyoma. Use the Grand Dasher to smash those enemies. You got it. Combattler V and I are gonna leave these virtual Kikaiju in the dust. Hyoma, this test is about having you fight with something other than raw bravado. You can lead a wild stupid horse to a simulator, but you can't make him think. Oh, shut up. Getting into the zone's what really matters in a fight. Here, I'll show you. Defeated enemies, Hyoma shot down. The shiny new Grand Dasher is an incredibly potent attack that should help a lot with the rest of the map. Sana? Available na nga kagad. Nice. Anong range niya? 2 to 4? Pwede ba tayo mag-move? Teka. Suspend ko nga muna. Just in case. Meron ba tayong ano? Ayun, charge. Kailangan natin ito para makagalaw eh. 2 to 4. Dito. Okay, Grand Asher kagad. Nice. 6. Oh, insta dead, go. Tsaka first time natin makikita sa move na to, so go. Okay guys, let's cover these fools. Call it Yoma. This is exactly what you were told not to do. Lay off me. This is the best way to push Combattler's power to the max. He's not listening. Koska's gonna flank him for sure. Ikuze! Combattler V! Grand Light Wave Red! Hasha! Grand Dasha! Hindi pwede, sabi, masyadong malapit. Hindi pwede. Ayun na kagad. Alam naman natin na yung move na yan eh, wag na natin animate. Wala na point. I thought these. Okay, bullet. Animation on. Ouch. けどこの程度ならまだまだいけるぜ。今度はこっちから行くぜ。グランライトウェーブで発射。グランダッシャー。これでも食らえ。You thought that would stop me and Combattler V? Nice try, but no cigar. Yama's really getting fired up. After hearing the complaints about his fighting style, he probably wants to show us up. We're fighting mindless Kaiju. Yama couldn't ask for more perfect opponents. But what if I did this? Neozean mobile suits, it's on! It'll take more than 3 hunks of scrap to take down the mighty Combattler V. Will it now? What? Quit fighting so weird. This is an old Zeon specialty if I ever saw one. Indeed, a blitzkrieg of teamwork from a mere 3 machines. They call it the Jetstream attack. The only way to counter this tactic is by carefully isolating and neutralizing each machine individually. Crap. Yama doesn't have a careful bone in his body. We're screwed. Nonetheless, this is an obstacle he must overcome if we're to win in the future. Watch out, Hyoma. They're moving in for another pass. Stay calm, observe their movements, and evade the vanguard strike. Appreciate the advice, Kosuke, but I'm doing this my way. Hyoma, you can call it whatever you want. This is how I fight. Hyoma, incoming. Okay, Commander V, time to roll out.
やるぜコンバトラー V 突撃だグランライトウェーブで発射グランダッシャー
Dadaanan niya yung yung tatlo. Ano to, map attack? Well, enjoy the taste of combattlers' threads. Grand Dasher wiped them out just like that. I've heard of reckless fighting styles, but that was ridiculous. Who cares? We won. Now let's stay in the zone and finish off the stragglers. There's Kaki and then there's Yoma. Okay. Lapit mga pasaway. Multi-attack. Teka. Kailangan natin recovery. Sabi na meron eh. Map attack na Grand Dasher yun. Wag na natin animate tong part na to. Ay, no, ito pwede. Sige. Animate na natin. Sige. I'm sorry guys, really I am. But there's no doubt in my mind. This is the best way to use Combattler V to its full potential. For the sake of protecting the world, I see no other option than to keep cranking the throttle. At least nagkaroon siya ng special special na move. Wala ng energy. Okay lang. Ganyan na lang, pa isa-isa na lang. Naubos natin yung energy sa pinagagawa niya.
Combattlerの実力見せてやるぜビッグブラスト
May natira pa kaya konti na lang. Kahit ang attack na yan.
見てみコンバトラーは無敵やでああお前の言う通りだぜ来い機械獣叩き潰してやるぜヨーヨーとフット成果を見せてやるぜ
How'd you like that? Victory is ours. It certainly is. Yama, you do understand why we're doing this, right? If Kosuke doesn't give you his stamp of approval, we can't use the Grand Dasher outside the sim. Those were the rules, and you didn't just ignore them. You ran right over them. Sure, but what am I supposed to do here? Kosuke? The Striker Hanger 1. Not sure I want to ask, but I take it I didn't pass? No, you did. Use the Grand Dasher. No, you did. Use the Grand Dasher as you see fit. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Talk about an unexpected turnaround. Why the change of heart, Kosuke? Well, it's true that I wanted Hyoma to fight with a touch more care. What I want most of all is victory for Combatter V. Who am I to force Hyoma to change a winning formula? Kosuke, during the fight against the Campbellians, we used the Grand Dasher to sweep the battlefield clean, time after time. But seeing Hyoma successfully Grand Dash a jet stream attack, that's on another level entirely. All I did was let myself get into the zone, you know. That's your greatest weapon, Hyoma. I was wrong to forget that. By comparison, my stratagems are barely worthy of consideration. Don't be silly, Kosuke. If it wasn't for your analysis and advice, I'd never be able to fight to my fullest. You're the brains of Combattler V. Hyoma, the brains of Combattler V. Located in its foot. Now that you mention it, Hyoma of all people piloting the head makes zero sense. Got that right? Say what? Say that again? 5 pilots, 1 team. Together we're Combattler V. Which means that without a single one of us, Combattler V is nothing. Couldn't have said it better myself, Kosuke. From here on out, we've got to be on the same page, top to bottom, 100%. Agreed, Hyoma. Glad to know we've got you on our side. But glad to know we've got you on our side when the chips are down. Well, you are the leader of the battle team, after all. That said, I may still need you to tone it down from time to time, Hyoma. Gotcha. At least may bago attack si Combattler. Chuso's sniping tips. May item ba yun? Okay, pwede na natin bilhin yung dapat natin bilhin. Teka, check nga natin ulit si Combattler. Asan na yung attacks? Paano dyan? Ayun. Nandun na yung gun dash map. Paano i-move yung weapons? Ayun. Ay, hindi eh. Paano ayun, up and down lang. Okay. Andun na yung Grand Dasher. Nice. At least nagkaroon siya ng bagong move. Okay. Yun, isa nakuha natin. Item ba yun? Check lang natin dito. +1 range to non-move and fire non-map range weapons. Technically talaga pang sniper. Mas bagay sa yan eh. Kaya natin bibigay yung EXE booster. Sa kanya ko na lang muna ibigay pansamantala. AOS updates yung hinahabol natin. Saan ba yun? Ito ba yun? Ito. Kunin natin itong dalawang to kagad. Time from engine power part. Next sa pag-iipunan natin itong mga to sa baba para makuha natin itong ano, +1 power part stat to all units. Maglagay muna tayo ng ano, skill programs. Yung may kulang pa tayo. Alam ko may kulang pa dito isa eh. Ciao. Kahit hindi kita ginagamit, kailangan magkaroon ka rin dahil yung partner mo meron eh. Siyempre, meron yan. Camille, meron din. 4, meron din. Pa? Wag na muna. Yung namang importanteng units. Ito hindi pa may halo. Ay, 300 na lang pala eh. Wala parang OG. Ba? Kay Hikaru na ako, di ba? Kay Lucy pala. Okay. Si Mani, meron din. Meron na. Ay, si Marina pala. Okay. Ito muna, wag naman muna yan. Tamaki, hindi kailangan lang hit and run lang muna kailangan for now eh. Ito kailangan ng enhance attack nito. Okay. Okay, next mission. Ito muna. Kanyon. Kanino yan? Gridman Alliance asks Maybe to help them keep junk in working order. Okay. That's my rewards. Okay, go. Just trigger in front of junk. So this is junk. The lone method of getting in touch with Gridman. Unfortunately, it's been on the fritz lately. That's why we wanted you to take a look at it, Shakwan. I doubt we've got any replacement parts on hand for a model this old. Making them ourselves with a 3D printer is pretty much the only option. Couldn't tell you how much work the thing's gonna need though. 3D 3D printed parts. Okay, yeah. Is it okay for them to work on it, you think? Beats me. Having folks other than us mess with junk doesn't seem advisable, to be honest. We can't just ignore the issues it's been having though. If junk up and dies on us, can't we just say Gridman's on vacation or something? Could you at least pretend to want this job? This thing's an antique. Just looking at it wrong might be enough to put it out of commission. That certainly doesn't sound good. Let's put the mechanical bits aside for now and try attacking this from another angle. Most computer problems are the result of not having enough memory. Fix that and the rest should follow. Kulang sa RAM? Pwedeng ganun lang. Right on. Sounds like we have a few avenues to test out. Would really appreciate it if you can do it without touching junk's internals. What? You're asking me to just magic up memory out of air? Ano yan common ano yan common discussion yan sa mga sa mga computer tech discussions. Mag-download ka na lang ng RAM sa internet. Kalokohan. Nothing's impossible from where I'm standing. Really? What are you going to do? Simple. Junk's got network access, right? In a manner of speaking, then we're going to hook Junk up to the lab's main system. Is what we're gonna do. That'll let us offload some of the more strenuous processing and memory requirements. If that's what it takes to get Junk back in shape, then I'm all for it. That's not all. There's plenty of other interesting stuff I'll be able to do. Pakikialaman niya yung Junk. Interesting. How exactly? The proof's in the pudding, and we're about to break out some serious spoons. Cannon. Bagong weapon set para kay Gridman. Defeat all enemies. Gridman shot down. They'll probably eliminate the enemy's front line first, but you'll be a sitting duck for their artillery. Use spirit commands to weather the assault. Okay. Goodness. Impressive, eh? Impressive, Gridman. By linking up with the lab systems, they've managed to create a virtual space within Junk. This is Jidai, your home, Utah. They recreated it using data that the Treasure collected during its visit. There are kaiji beyond the fog too. They had to wing it on the details a little bit, but what am I intended to do here? Well, Gridman, do you copy? This is Maybe Hawkins. I'm routing into Junk from the lab. Connection looks good. No issues on our end. To start, I wanted to say thanks for helping at the emulation. Now, this isn't really a thank you gift per se, but I'm going to put you through your paces. Pardon? I'm sending over some enemies, just a guess, but I don't think you're going to like these guys. Kaiji incoming. I created them using combat data and piped them into that virtual space you're currently inhabiting. We've overcome those foes before. They may have pushed us to the brink last time, but we're going to win. Think so? They have improved attack ranges and firepower. Bingo, I tweaked the data a bit. Gave them a couple upgrades. You might be a killer melee combatant. You may be a killer melee combatant, Gridman, but I'm sensing a weak spot or two in your ability to handle baddies at range. These guys can land hits from a mile away, and are packing massive firepower to boot. So what's the call? Well, I'll fight with everything I have. For me, there can be no other choice. Just what I'd expect from a genuine hero. Now go get him. Great, man. Fear not, Yuta. She has offered a challenge. It is up to us to meet it. Right, let's go, great man. Okay, suspend ulit. Ilan ba sir? Ilan ba sir? 6. Pero nga, problema malayo-layo yung iba eh. Air, para makalipad ka yan. Ang pangit ng mga distances nila. Wala kang wala kang charge. Never mind. Melee 62. Huwag na lang muna. Their effective range far outstrips our own. We'll just have to charge in and close the gap. Got it. I'm ready for anything, great man.
ビームが通じないなら接近戦で戦うんだ。やってみるよ、内海。今。
Basic melee lang. Sana magmintis ulit parang kanina.
Miteru こっちがヒヤヒヤするぜ。
見てるだけじゃん。
止めなきゃ。この怪獣は俺が。今。グリッドライトセーバースラッシュ。
Hopefully hindi tatama yan. Huwag na nating animate. Huwag nating animate. Okay, at least great beam pwede. Ikaw, nasa harap ka eh. Ikaw na unahin ko. 46. Sana wag tumama. Okay, go. Ay, di ko na-animate. Sayang. Wag na animate. So, kailangan animate natin to. Tinamaan pa sa way. Pareha lang naman yung damage.
シリーズなら怪獣に弱点とかあるのにな。は？
何の話？
今だ、グリッドラン。いっけー。グリッドビーム。
Watch out, Yuta. We can't keep letting them take pot shots at us. We can't let... We can't keep letting them take pot shots at us. They're simply outranging us. What are we supposed to do? Restrigger in front of Junk. Maybe, this feels a little cruel and unusual to me. Hang in there, Yuta. You've got all the fancy footwork you need to dodge those attacks. It's no good. The enemy's working together to block off our escape path. Gridman's one tough customer, but he can't take hits like this forever. Bet he's glad this is a training exercise, huh? Hey, this concerns all of us. If you blow it during rehearsal, that still stings. Are we just gonna sit here and take it? I mean, do we have any other choice? I think I know where this is going. I'm heading in. Okay, checkmate time. At this rate, we're seriously done for. What's wrong, Gridman? This is our chance, Yuta. Kailangan iba yung soundtrack na yan.
俺が行く。
おいおい、ここは俺だろうが。アクセスコードバスターボラー。グリッドマン合体すんぞ。武装合体超人バスターグリッドマン。無限の火力で焼き尽くすぞ。ツインバスターグリッドビーム。
One shot ay map attack na naman. Yeah, I know. I make this look easy. Or I'm your ace in the hole, and this is where you decide to bust me out? Well, whatever. I'm here. Time to make it count. Right. With Buster Gridman's firepower, foes such as these are hardly a threat. Okay, let's turn this around. Teka, ipain ko lang yung soundtrack na yun. Di ko type yung... Nilagay ko nga yung original, yung ano eh, yung OG music eh. Nilagay nga natin yan for a reason eh. Okay. Pwede ka ba mag multi-attack na? Ay, hindi siya map attack. Okay lang. Unahin natin ito nasa dulong kabila. Okay, insta-dead. Go! With unlimited power, I say we have the biggest kaiju barbecue ever. Just make sure the city stays medium rare, okay? Hey, it's virtual, which means nobody lives here. Which means no fire code.
敵が来たぞユータ。ああ、分かってる。あいつを倒すには火力が。なら俺が手伝ってやる。行くぞ。アクセスコードバスターボラー。フリットマン合体すんぞ。武装合体超人バスターグリッドマン。無限の火力で焼き尽くすぞ。ツインバスターグリッドビーム。
Huwag natin animate, alam natin tsura eh. Hindi, dalawa na lang. Ewan ko yung soundtrack, ano ba yan? Hindi nila... Dali, tatanggalin ko yan, teka, dali lang. Huwag natin animate. Ouch. Tinatamaan ka na ngayon. Resolve. Plus 5 EXE. Ito ng trust. Kailangan mo lang mag-recover konti. Yan lang pwede eh. Okay. Dali, tatanggalin ko lang yung pasaway na soundtrack na yan. Teka lang. Sasabay kay Gridman. Di ba tinuna yung soundtrack? Hindi na corny. Animation on.
内海サポートを頼む。おお、任せとけ。いっけグリッドマン。
Max Gridman, kailangan katabi. Okay, go. Ibain mo na.
この状況を打開しないと。
私が何とかしよう。アクセスコードバトルトラクトンマックス。肩をつけるぞグリッドマン。頼むぞマックス。攻撃合体超人マックスグリッドマン。マックスグリッドビーム。超電撃キック。
We managed to pull out the win. You call that a victory speech? Put some oomph into it. A victory snatched from the jaws of defeat. Well, and truly heroic that. Honestly, I'm impressed you managed to jack into my simulator and force feed all this new data into it. Well, Neon Genesis Junior High is full of incredible programmers, so I lost this one, Gridman. Props. Next time's gonna be different though. And I'm very much looking forward to my rematch. Maybe's got a real knack for sounding like an evil mastermind when she wants to. The striker in front of Junk. Things got dicey for a minute there, but you really helped turn things around, Bor. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I have to ask though, why did you wait until now to help out? You ever play poker? It's not an ace in the hole if it's the first card on the table. More importantly, Gridman's incomplete. Pushing things too far could be dangerous. If Bor was able to help without issue, I guess that means Gridman's powers are slowly coming back online, huh? That and you really pulled your weight back there, Yuta. Thank you. A youngster fighting with a heart full of hopes and dreams. It puts a smile on your face. Yeah, I bet it does, Bucko. Just remember, it's your turn next. Must I? Okay. 40, meron pa, 46 minutes pa lang, so may time pa tayo. So, teka. Okay, pwede na tayo mag-upgrade ng isa. Teka. May nakuha ba tayong power parts? Check ko lang. Itong Metos ang pang-check natin eh. Doku Magazine. 5 starting morale. Parang gusto ko ibigay kay Gridman yun ulit. And then, hindi na. Kay Ultraman. Hindi. Bigay natin kay ano. Kay Daidarian. Pwede na tayo mag-upgrade ng isa. Saan ba yun? Ito. Mana? Mount at HP and E and restore to units on board the Shaker. At the start of one facing increase from 50 to 75. Okay, unahin natin yan. Repair ability, sunod. Okay. May time pa tayo guys. Kuha pa tayo ng isang onboard mission. Ano pa eh, at minimum 13 minutes, so try natin. Ito naman ano, AOS update activated. Activating the AOS update system has caused the Shaker to produce something new. Okay. Good work! We've managed to update the AOS with the data acquired by the entire team. The AOS, the Advanced Organic Organizational Operation System. The system allows us to repeatedly update shipdate systems and facilities by processing the combat data we've obtained, which in turn enables a much more organic utilization of resources like our machines, weaponry and staff, which is vital to operations. This more or less makes it the Traeger's core system, the heart of our operations. So our goal must be to complete missions as often as we can and keep updating the AOS over and over again. As a congratulations on your first step in this endless journey of AOS improvement, I have some power part for you. Make good use of them. Though in truth, it wasn't me who made these. It was the Traeger's main system itself. The technical team just followed the plans produced by the Traeger to assemble them. Think of it as a side effect of updating the system. The happier you make our system here, the more of this kind of thing you'll get. So go ship yourself with our boat. Daling guys. Dialogue lang pala yun, so may nakuha natin. Booster. Teka. Isa ikapit natin yun, teka. Sino nangangailangan ng booster? Sige, ko na lang muna. Booster lang naman eh. Okay. Okay. Ito naman na. AOS limiter unlock. Dialogue lang pala itong mga to eh. Kunin natin. I've got good news to report. We've succeeded in removing the limiter on the AOS. In other words, we've gone past the maximum theoretical limit of the AOS was conceived with when this ship was designed. In short, we've turned the Treasure main system into an unimaginable wonder. Almost seems like the Treasure itself is surprised. It designed some very smart power parts to reward you with. Now let's keep going, shall we? Let's see if we can give the Treasure a real shock. Nako natin. Credit gain meter. Wag na muna. Wag na muna. Dialogue lang naman pala to eh. So, isa na lang. Total CP 1 million. Credits. Ito muna, sige. Simply superb. Our total CP is now over 1 million. I keep many records of our unit's progress, but this one really needs to be commemorated. Sounds like an exaggeration to me, Axel. This is just a pit stop on our proverbial road to greatness. Yeah, but come on, Mavie. Apologies, Axel. I didn't intend to rain on your parade. I realize this isn't much of an apology, but here, you can enjoy the Treasures favor as a gift. The ship's favor? Indeed, the Treasure is overjoyed at our progress and has assembled a pilot development skill program to show its appreciation. That's wonderful. We have an obligation to stay the course. Wouldn't want to disappoint our ship after all. That's the spirit. The best way to protect liberty and peace is by being tougher and those who threaten it after all. Ano ko natin? Ignore size. Ability lang. Okay. Total CP 1.5 million. We've reached a total of 1.5 million CP. That's great. That's just astounding. I'm sure that under our captain's command, his strength will protect the whole world. But there are some things in your heart that CP isn't good. Is a good metric for, huh? Is that what they call the power of love? Maybe. What are you talking about? I'm here to serve as executive officer to support the captain. Easy there, it's fine. In fact, the Treasure is issuing a skill program to celebrate this. When you report that to the captain, that's bound to put a smile on her face. I'm certain it will. We should focus on strengthening our forces even more. If we keep raising our total CP and keep getting new parts, the captain will be even happier. Well, your motives for tracking that might be a bit suspect, but credit for caring at least. Full counter. Ay, puro abilities na lang. Puro dialogue lang pala itong mga to eh. Teka. Kanina ko ba ibibigay yung credit ano? Sino bang... bigay ka na lang dito sa dalawa. Either kay ano. Repair kit. Ay! Each space moved. Kay ano to? Teka. Kay Rose 3 yan. Kailan makuha natin yung susunod na ano, yung expansion na ano, additional slot. May susubukan na ako guys kasi part 2 ng ano eh. Save. Kasama yun doon sa ano eh, farming strategy. So upgrade ko na siya ng husto. Subukan ko lang ha. Ingati ko kakasya. Ouch, hindi kasya. Ang gastos masyado. Sayang, wag na lang. Wag na lang. Wag muna. Pag nagkaroon na lang ng ano, pag nagkaroon na lang ng pagkakataon, mauubusan tayo ng funds. Wag na lang. Pero yun yan, para magawa yung ano eh, yung strategy sa ano eh. Yung ano, yung para makapag-farm ng resources. Okay, may 3 minutes pa. Kuha pa tayo ng isa. O kuha natin itong Mitsuba's Resolve. Dialogue lang naman pala itong mga to eh. The Striker Hallway. Hey. Oh, did you need something from me? Oh, it's nothing but just... It's nothing big... ano? Oh, it's nothing big. Just... I wanted to hear a bit more about you... About your Earth unification thing. It's exactly what I said it was when I proposed it. Fight and oppose all enemies in order to unite humanity. With enemies here meaning anyone who wants to take peace and freedom from people. I won't hesitate to fight existing authorities and organizations to accomplish that goal. Have you been thinking about this since you were a student or something? In vague terms at least, I think our world is worth loving. But I also think that doesn't mean it shouldn't be changed for the better. After I became the captain of the Striker and gained the ability to fight, that thought turned into something more specific, and that leads to our little declaration. I'm surprised myself, to be honest. I almost can't believe I declared it out loud like that. Really? Look at me right now. I feel like I'm about to collapse from the pressure and at any moment. Don't tell anyone about my crisis of confidence, okay? I'll have a mutiny on my hands. I'm not so sure, but alright. Are you scared? Scared to fight under my command? Hell no. As long as I get what I ask for, I'll work for earn that pay. Well, that isn't to say it's just about money. Because I do agree with what you're saying too. Thank. I'll do this. For the world, for myself and... Captain, it's about time for a meeting. So you need to hurry. Oh, come on. That was the perfect opening for my killer line. Why'd you have to show up? Killer line? What were your intentions towards the captain just now? Good question. Maybe exactly the same as your intentions. Well, I managed to say most of what I wanted to say. Hang in there, Captain. Yes. Well then, Exo, I'll go ahead and stop being an obstacle to you. For all the... What an incredibly suspicious man. He certainly is that. But ironically, I also believe he's very trustworthy. Ma'am, this is just my intuition speaking. Mine. Asulab Soham. Si Maybe na naman to. Mr. Steger, the Hukibine, and him. This could be very interesting. Anak ko natin. Ano yun? 2000 ano yun? Okay, so time na guys. So end na natin for now. So MXP, okay, fine. Pwede pa tayo mag-upgrade sa isa. Abulin lang natin to. Repair ability. Next, start of on phase, restore 10% max HP at end to all allies adjacent to the trigger. 4K, 9.5. Halos 15K. 15. 20K. 28. halos 40. Matagal pag-ipunan yan ha, pero okay lang, sige. Okay, so end na natin for now guys. So very worthwhile episode, so go.
私は私の願いのために戦う。
This is gato.
たとえそれがセフィーロの断りを揺るがす邪悪な願いであろうと。
芸家のお力の前に敵はおりません。その証拠にプレイヤーが後退していきます。
いや、彼らは戦いを諦めたわけではない。彼らは英気を養った後、再び我が前に立つ。その時こそ決着の時だ。
御意。
待っているぞ、プレイヤーよ。この世界をかけ、互いの力の全てを尽くす日を。
Okay guys, Quezon Velasco signing off. Tuloy na lang ulit natin the next episode.